Oh.
Starboys were a bunch of adrenaline junkies that fell in love with riding motorcycles.
That's a skill out there.
What we do is extremely dangerous.
And they're trying to take it to a safe environment, show that these kids this is a cool sport. Everybody's very excited about it. I think they'll take this industry to another level. Today we have the Starboys here. This is Sunday. Today they're doing their fastest wheelie and their freestyle racing. And these guys are pretty crazy. We just had a guy clock 140 mile an hour on the back wheel.
This is our 11th year in business. So we started about 13 years ago, and we just kind of found a niche market in stunt riding street bikes. Nobody was doing it at the time. Started off as a hobby. We started making videos and just started getting recognized for doing the crazy stunts on sport bikes.
I mean, they started on the streets of Ohio, passing cars and doing wheelies, and they're trying to take it to a safe environment, show that these kids this is a cool sport, but there's a safe place to do it.
Actual reason why we started Stunt Fest was to give people a place to do it safely. The problem with the most extreme sports when they originate is nobody wants them. We need a lot of real estate, we need concrete. Most kids not going to have a driveway that's big enough in his yard to ride in, so it gets overflowed onto streets.
The fans that are here are really excited. The kids are so excited to see them, what they're doing and standing on the motorcycles. They put on a great show. That's a skill out there. There's not too many people that just get out there and do what they do.
Originally we're out of Akron, Ohio. We just got back from London, Newcastle, Jamaica, do a lot of stuff on the West Coast, California, LA, down to Miami.
They have a lot of controversy and a lot of drama. When we ran Thunder in the Berg, they came down there. They have a wild side, there's no doubt about it.
The bad boy image stemmed from when we got started.
But they're growing through that, and so they both got kids now. They're both growing up.
Now we're off the streets. We got a legitimate business. We've been doing very good for the last 3 years. We did 45 shows this year around the world.
And as I explained to them, they need to take this industry, they are one of the best and the biggest in the industry, and take it to another level and make it more professional, and I think they're going that way. Today we're going to try to get the freestyle in next, and we're working on the fastest wheelie these guys are flying.
Non-believers down here. Some of these riders are thinking that this timing system's off, which there's no way possible. I just roll my eyes when I hear someone question something because I go, okay, here we go.
Billy D's saying that his mile per hour is off out there. He said he has speedometer on his bike was reading 100 mile an hour. Our timing system here showed that he was doing 92 mile an hour. It's from that orange cone before to that second orange cone. That's where your mile an hour is calculated. But these guys don't realize there's two cones at the end of the track. The first one being your ET, your elapsed time, and your second one being your mile per hour. And if they don't keep it the same right about there, what's going to happen is it's going to be different. And that's what we tried to explain to them. We had a Pro-Am here a few weeks ago. We brought in the guys from Texas to do our timing system. We recalibrated. These things can't be off but a thousandth of a second.
You said 92.
Now the mile per hour is from that.
I'm going way past before I'm behind you looking at the line. I'm just like,
But it can't just be at the end. It has
These
to
guys
be,
like to
you
get
know what I mean?
technical, which I don't blame them. We've got some money on the line here.
But sometimes these guys think, you know, they got cheated, you know, and they always look for excuses, just like our racers. But you know, you just know what you deal with when you're in this industry, and that's why we always check them and make sure they're correct.
Obviously, there was some big issues. You saw we ran that bike down the track 3 times at exactly 100 miles an hour, and the score on the scoreboard was off between 8 and 9 miles an hour. Now, most likely it's the bike speedometer that is off, but it's a brand new bike, and you know, so that would lead anybody to have some questions.
If it was wrong, which we highly doubt that it ever is, because we calibrated several times throughout the year, and if it was wrong, it would be the same for everybody.
Even if it's a problem, as long as it's a consistent problem, then everybody has to deal with it. And when there's money on the line, these guys get pretty nitty-gritty about making sure everything's straight.
But what happens is the guy is looking for a win. You know, they try to say this wasn't right and I should be this, and you just listen to them cry and you humor them and you move on.
They have 1 minute to complete as many circles as possible. If they come down or if they put a foot down, that's the end of their run. So they got to stay up continuous circles in 1 minute. All right, here we go. Nick Apex. Oh no. You might. Oh, come on. Oh, no. Oh, no. Cover your eyes. Oh, he's got the black socks on, too. All right, give it up for Nick and his silliness. We're going to see him out here in the individual freestyle. He's won a few events this year already, so you want to keep an eye on him.
It's a pretty hot day out here on the asphalt. Sometimes these riders have to do what they have to do.
All right, here he goes. Check out his eyes. He's trying to keep a point of reference as he's spinning. Trying to do that so he can keep from getting as dizzy as long as possible. Yeah, he's finding fixed things on the side of the track to focus on while he goes by them. Come on, Ernie. Ernie, just a couple months ago, he was broke his shoulder bone, collarbone. He had a pretty bad accident 2 months ago, and he's already back on his bike. It's good to see. Come on, Ernie! Come on, people! There you go. Come on, Ernie. Time. 33. 33. I'm getting dizzy just watching him.
Yesterday they did a stunt course, which is their first time. And they're actually doing points through different events. They did one in Cleveland, they do one in Europe. Today we're going to try to get the freestyle in next.
Combos, acrobatics, burnouts, stoppies, circles, wheelies, no-handed. What we're looking for is obviously you cover all those bases. At the end of that, obviously, we tally up your highest score throughout the run. 100 points maximum. At the end of the day, we got 3 judges, Graham, Ed, and Kevin. All right, we got Brian out here representing Pittsburgh, pulling off some acrobatics. Brian rocking some circle wheelies down there, some circle combos, using that handbrake, jumping around his bike. He's at the 1 minute mark right now. Some love, come on people. There you go. No throttle hand circle. He's about halfway through his time here. Nice coaster, Willie. Got 1 minute left. 1 minute. Moving around, nice and efficient here. Getting a lot of tricks in. He's got about 10 seconds left. About 10 seconds. That is it. Time's up. Give it up for Brian Bubash. Nick has won quite a few competitions this year around the country, so keep a lookout for him. Now, some of the things we're looking for, and some of the things the judges are looking for here on the scorecard. Nice combo. Look at that, over the bars. One of the hardest tricks in the world right now is a high chair circle. Just did a circle figure 8, high chair. Give it up, come on now. All right, some of the things we're looking for here is obviously a well-rounded rider that does all the stunts in the book. Right now, Nick's showing us some of his burnouts, going into some acrobatics here. Just doing the elevator for you. There you go. The main stunts, check that out, steering with his foot. There you go. Very nice. The primary tricks that we're looking for out here is combos. Combos are when these guys are riding wheelies, jumping around their bike. Acrobatics, check that out. Burnouts. Cuts the lawn a little bit. Wow. Wobble there, nice stopping. Bill's got 1 minute left. He's got 1 minute left. Nice run.
It's always good to have these guys here. They do a good show. The people here really love what they do. Tough part is cleaning the track back up. What they do to our paint out there, you know, probably gonna have to get out there, repaint it up, clean it up. Most of the tire marks will go away in due time. You know, it's not bad. The guys will get out here, scrape some of the rubber up so that your traction for the big cars won't be hurt. But it creates a lot of work for us, and this show is going to grow to be one of the bigger shows in Pittsburgh, so we're excited to have them here. Just a little extra work. What are you going to do?